We are so happy to be in New York City. We are so happy to be spending the day with all of you. We have This goes up to God for calling us home. This new horseshoe pit thing is so weird. One guy flails his arms around, everybody runs through the door.
Yo.
Feel free to come
How you
up.
doing?
We're doing this shit
It's so
here.
nice to see you.
We're here to have a good time. I don't want to tell you what to do. You guys want to create that awesome shape. Feel free.
Hell yeah, man.
Come up. You want to leave? Leave. Hopefully you want to stay. This is a song called Burning. It's kind of a state of government in the world and, you know, all that bullshit. And the problem is they get us all worked up. And we all start picking teams. And we all get really pissed off. And the quality of our life doesn't necessarily get better because of it. But they keep us scared. So the silver lining for me is we watch these other bands and we see kids and a community that we built. And I was at Bridge 9 Records in Boston yesterday, and they've created a clubhouse and a place where all these kids can go and hear awesome hardcore and be part of something. I think for me, the silver lining in the current political climate is that we really don't give a fuck, and we have a pretty big positive seeing what the hardcore community's built and the new kids coming in, and they're gonna blow that up. So this song's called Burning, but the silver lining is I can't go on forever, and I think hardcore is a big part of fixing it. right? Oh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to
It was cool.
All right, I'm sorry about my voice today. We played last night, and I probably gave it 102%. Maybe pushed it over the line just a little bit, but we're gonna give you guys 103%, so I'm just gonna keep starting. This is a song called Innocent. I'll give the same conversation I had yesterday. Who the fuck cares who people love? Love is fucking beautiful. Fear and hatred and fucking all the horrible shit. That is the cancer. Love is the cure. So everyone needs to get off that fucking bullshit. All love is legitimate. Here we go into another topic that we shouldn't even be having this conversation anymore. It's ridiculous.
Sorry.
It's the first song Outspoken ever wrote. It's called Blind Leading the Blind. heard someone talking to the back earlier today, and they said, that does not look like Outspoken's bass player. Who the fuck is the imposter? So, had a little problem. Nick got brought into the fold probably a week and a half ago.
No.
So he's literally had 2.5 practices, and we played last night. And I heard people talking in the back. They were like, that new bass player fucking shreds. And I'm gonna agree with the dudes in the back. He fucking shreds. So big round of applause for Nick for saving the day. He loses points. He's in a band called Spark of Life. He fucking loses points for trying to like sell his band, playing with our band. But we love him, and he's awesome, and he saved all of us. So, thank you, Nick. Next song's an old one, and I love it.
Oh.
We're in New York City. And I feel like admitting to some thievery. New York City has a band called Underdog. I love Underdog. And that was my attempt in writing a song like Underdog. Because they fucking shred. All right, we saved the bangers for last. We got about 17 more songs. Whoever called us old earlier, it's about bastard bedtime. You're not gonna make it to the good stuff. Here we fucking go. This song's called Current. last song we ever wrote for last, and I think it's the most important song we ever wrote. God Instinct called us old.
We are old.
We are fucking old. We already sit back there all young and excited. We are old, but you want to know something? We're still fucking here. Right? We are still here. A lot of people I know are not here. Right? This is a song I wrote a few days after I cleaned up someone that killed themselves by jumping off a hotel I worked at. And it shattered my life. I thought we were all invincible. And that was the moment when I learned out how fragile we were. And I learned about how fragile we were physically. Usually suicide is a mental challenge. And then I learned how fragile we are mentally, which gets us to a point where we climb up to the 44th floor and we take off our shoes and we line them up and we take out our wallet and we line it up. We take out our keys and we line it up. We reach down, we take our driver's license out, put it on top of the wallet, climb over a rail, and jump 44 stories. Our head hits a curb, the curb explodes your head, and a 20-year-old John Coyle gets to run out and see somebody with their head exploded and then clean up the mess. It scared the living shit out of me. I have a hard time singing this song without getting emotional. We move through life, we get older, and I'm gonna guarantee everyone in this room has had a fucking hard time. And there's a room that I visited, which is a little black box with no light. And people let you down, and life lets you down, and you end up in that fucking room. And you need something. You need someone. I'm lucky because I have that young lady over there. We have music. We have our friends. We have a lot, and we need to rely on that. And I don't think we do. Tell people that you love them. Tell people that you care. Thank you. Tell people you love them.